run, but I like the idea, guys. I think the next run we do will be completely random. Classic. New. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. I want to be a gun psychic gunman. How best to start as a psychic gunman? Apostle works for getting some early ego. Agility's nice. We get random junk so we can finish early quests. Can't believe they dropped 1.0 and didn't improve the graphics from this 1990s look. I'm not sure how you would improve on the graphics. A gassy character. Yeah, the other one, the random one, very gassy. Like, a game that's designed like this is... It's similar to Dwarf Fortress. Like, it's literally just characters, like ASCII characters. And the way you replace an ASCII tile set is just... Sorry, an ASCII graphic system. So with a tile set, each of those characters gets replaced with a tile. The new animations are quite nice, as you'll see as we get further in. It's a much prettier game than it was, but it is still going to be a tile-based game. I don't know if there's a more graphically exciting way you could improve on the graphics without completely rebuilding the game. And even then, you go with these kind of setups because the relatively limited graphics allows you to have a very robust, like, simulation going on. Gunslinger, pistol akimbo, pilgrim. Being facetious? I don't understand humor. You're gonna have to explain. What's going on, thought experiment? Ugh. Had a coughing fit at work, almost died. Was dizzy by the end. Tinkering, physics, nostrums, tactics, custom to folklore, harvestry. I mean, scholar ain't bad either. I've never started as a scholar.
Hello there.
We need to either change how facetious is spelled or pronounced. Faceitis. Facetious. What's going on, Just a Tip? I might start with a scholar. Then again, a tinkerer. Tinkerer's just great. I mean, Caves of Cut 1.0 is out, I'm doing good. I've been waiting for this for so long. I might do Tinkerer. Like, we get a little bonus intelligence, which is going to be nice for later. I like having some stuff. Leave it to Chris to make it sound even more wrong, or more right, depending on how you want to think about it. I do like, there's a lot of stuff to enjoy here. But getting Tinker 1 as a starter is nice. But I've never been a scholar. I might be a scholar. Let's be a scholar. Do I want to be an Esper to limit our choices? Let's think about it. You generate a wall of force. 9 contiguous squares. You can fire missile weapons through the force fields. Yeah, being a psychic is the way to go for using a lot of those gun abilities. Kinda into this. Let's be smart. We're gonna be smart. I basically want to be relatively agile, so we have good aim and accuracy with our gun. We want to have some nice psychic tricks up our sleeve. And then, I'd like to build some stuff. Like, Tinker 2 is always my bare minimum tinkering goal. If we can get to Tinker 3, I'm always happy. Gonna take Force Wall. Love the idea of just, like, building a box around someone, and then gunning them down. Yeah. Just put a bubble around them and shoot them through it. I'm into that. And then the other one... For thinking about the gun abilities, there's 2 that are always interesting that I never end up using because they're pretty niche. Like, again, I mentioned earlier, One of them is you shoot someone when they have walls on either side of them. So it only works in hallways, or we put a box around them. It's perfect. And the other one is they have to be like on fire, or like something has to be lighting them up. I think it's called phosphorus shot. It's like, people are on fire sometimes, but like that's pretty niche as well. Not if you could set them on fire with your brain. Makes perfect sense. So we're gonna like spec into things that I can use my gun tricks on. Force wall. The music's fantastic. And now there's gonna be more tracks that we haven't heard before. The soundtrack is expanded on in 1.0. There's a whole bunch of new stuff in 1.0. I was watching the trailer and like there's a whole bunch of cool scenes that I assume are from the final chapter. I'm pretty excited for it. I mean, Sunder Mine's also a good one to have, but let's focus on my gun stuff first. Is Kindle the only fire thing? No, come on. Said psychic. Pyrokinesis, of course. I'm insane. I can't believe I forgot about it. Alright. Force wall, pyrokinesis. That lets me use 2 different gun abilities easily. Kind of into it. We got 5 more points remaining. I think I will make my character an Esper. Even though that's going to lose out on a lot of very nice stuff. But a lot of them are like, if you don't have the strength to back them up, they're not going to help you out that much anyway. Though 9 square ray of flame, 1d4 plus 1 damage. We're gonna take pyrokinesis, 3x3, 1d3 divided by 3, and then it goes up each round. And we can lock them in a box and set them on fire. I think we're gonna rely on companions to do the melee work, so I'm not gonna worry about any of this, even though I do like multiple arms. Love multiple legs. I like all this stuff. I like everything. The one that I'm thinking I might want to hold off on would be like triple jointed, +2 agility. Skills with agility can go off cooldown. Like, it might be nice to have that and put levels into it. You know what? I'm not going to be an Esper. I'm not gonna do it. I think I will take triple jointed. I've been going all in recently. No more. No all-ins up here. It's gonna make the pool for mutations massive, which I'm a little worried about. But I'm sure we'll be fine. Yeah, it triples the fun. And most of our skills are going to be... They're going to be in that 10% chance there. Skills with agility prereqs, like all the gun stuff, maybe won't go on cooldown after use. Alright, as for a defect to get us more points. Last time we were psychic, we did evil twin. It was a nightmare. Small chance that you make a space-time vortex. Quantum jitters gets you killed so early. Sciatic migraines. Evil twin! We had such a nice evil twin run, and that was like the last streamed run. Gotta branch out. Can't do the same thing twice in a row. You teleport uncontrollably. I wish, Gomper. I actually do want to, like, let me take multiple negatives. I would take multiple negatives. I might take Blinking Tick. It's -3. -4 would be ideal. We could also take a physical defect. Tonic allergy is a fun one. My last run I did was irritable genome, so I won't do that one again. Oh, hell yeah, the game will hurt my head. What's the build? So, let me tell you, True Axiom, what I want to do here, alright? I've been thinking about a lot of the rifle abilities that I never use because they require very specific things. Phosphorus shot requires them to be on fire. The really cool one that seems like it does the most good work requires them to have walls on like 6 out of the 8 tiles around them. So like those I never take them because when are we gonna be? A hallway? Only a hallway? And I realized if I'm a psychic gunman, I could put a wall around them using force wall. I could set them on fire with pyrokinesis. I can create the opportunity to use those gun abilities I never use. So I want to be a psychic gunman. The min-max for me likes myopic because it's actually pretty easy to fix. A lot of them are actually not that bad. Like myopic you could fix with a lot of tools in the game. Honestly, hooks for feet, not that bad. It used to be great. You would just slice off your legs and regrow them. You can't do that anymore. It'll regrow hooks. Like, amphibious is nothing. Cold-blooded, barely a problem. Yeah, amphibious has very few downsides. Tonic allergy is honestly not that bad. Especially as a mutant. Like, we don't use tonics very much. There's like 3 tonics we use as a mutant. Urban Nostrum to regrow limbs. Salve Injector, because we're hurt. And, Eater's Nectar, if we want stats. And I don't think it reacts to Eater's Nectar. Yeah, the Esper ones are scary. You pour water on yourself rather than drinking. You required 2/3 more water than usual. You know what? Let's be a slick psychic gunman. We'll be amphibious. That way, like, a tonic allergy. There's nothing worse than hitting that 33% chance on a salve. You still heal, but like, I got set on fire once. It really didn't help. Although, if we end up needing 1 more point, I'll change it to tonic allergy. Alright, so far, force wall for the guns. Pyrokinesis, so we can set them on fire for the guns. But also, force wall and pyrokinesis. I think those will pair well together. We're gonna take triple jointed for the bonus to agility, but also all the gun abilities are agility based. There's a chance we just can use them right away again. And I think that might be the one physical mutation we take, but let's just stare at it for a moment, thinking about it. I do like Burrowing Claws. It's great for moving around. Carapace obviously is incredible. You don't get to wear armor, but if you nurture it, it doesn't matter. But I don't think we want to be in melee range very often. I think we're gonna aim for being a quick, get-out-of-dodge kind of man. We're gonna let companions hopefully pull the aggro. I do love electrical generation, though. We might want to do that. Multiple legs is nice for the movement speed and the carry capacity. Like, this might happen. I think that's pretty much like the big ones. Multiple legs might be a thing I do. But let's look at the psychic things and see. I read 100% reputation with shelled reptiles is 100% reproduction with shelled reptiles. I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have to, you know, manage our relationships with them a little bit first. Obviously, beguiling is something we probably want. We are going to want companions. Let's see. Teleportation. I do like Sunder Mind, though. Precognition. God damn it. There's so many good choices. We only have 5 points. Mass Mind. Light Manipulation's also a very good one. This one's great to start with, just so we have a gun, basically. But we'll get our rifle in time. Ego Projection. Disintegration, cryokinesis, confusion, clairvoyance, beguiling. Oh, I also like clairvoyance. High-level clairvoyance is just the whole screen's revealed and you're done. 5 points. I could do a 2 and a 3. Or I could take a different... I think I might know what I want here. No, Trukin? I want... Like, I'm really torn. I want to play every character, but we have to choose one to start with. And the idea of doing, like, a psychic gunman is really appealing to me right now in this moment. Alright, I think I'm going to take, instead of amphibious, I'm going to take tonic allergy, and it's going to make some silly moments happen, which is always fun. It might kill us, but whatever. Just part of the joy. Which lets me take clairvoyance, and then I still have 4 left over for... What was I thinking about for my 4th one? Sunder Mind. So Force Wall can be used defensively and offensively. Pyrokinesis we could use on its own or in conjunction with a gun ability, which I would like to try. Same thing with Force Wall, Sunder Mind. We could lock someone down, blow up their head. We could lock someone down, light them on fire, lock someone down, shoot them with the gun. I'm liking the idea of Force Wall being this, like, multi-purpose tool for taking out high-value targets. The only problem is we don't have Beguiling. But we will get proselytized relatively quickly, I think. We know who to go to for it. We'll get it. And once we have proselytized, it's like having Beguiling. And we're gonna try and, you know, get people to join us with good old-fashioned conversation. How are you, Sally? Alright, I think I'm happy with this. Triple jointed, tonic allergy, clairvoyance, force wall, pyrokinesis, sunder mind. The only other possible change would be flaming ray costs 4. No, pyrokinesis costs 4 too. Like, do we want a flaming ray that shoots out of our head, or do we want to psychically set a region on fire? Let's think about the damage. 1d3, 1d4, 1d6, all divided by 3 over the course of 3 rounds. Versus 1d4 plus 1. I think we're gonna get more damage. More damage with pyrokinesis. The thing is, like, they could walk out of this the bubble, but we could lock them down. Again, we could put a bubble around them and then set them on fire. So strength, we're not putting any more points in the strength. We're not gonna be able to carry a lot, which is gonna suck. We already have 2 bonus agility points that aren't represented on the screen. We have our 2 bonus int that are already here. We're gonna want willpower and ego. Bring ego and willpower up to 16 apiece. Bring agility up to 16. I would like to at least have 0 on toughness. Tom, you always remember, if we're looking to get to, like, Tinker 2 in the not too distant future of the run, what's our starting intelligence gotta be? I'm not too worried about Tinker 3, but Tinker 2, I gotta get to Tinker 2. Make a few decent things. Tinker 2 is 23. I'm thinking about what levels we get at a point and what levels we get points to everything. I think 18 would probably be a fine one for getting the Tinker 2, like, by level what, 20? Were there any notable changes in 1.0 other than the story ending? New music, a huge list that they didn't actually post because they're all spoilers for new features. New sound effects, new animations, new starting class, like pre-builds. 18 will get you to 23 at level 30 if you add no points. Okay, level 30. I might put a few more points in there soon. Put you an 18. Ego is the important one. Modifies healing rate. Willpower we could probably leave at 16. I can't remember the full list, but they have a pretty robust post on Steam right now. And a new trailer. Bring ego up to 20. Agility up to 20. I have 2 points left. $20, $18, $20. Maybe I just have... God, I'm gonna be so weak. I won't be able to carry jack or... Shit. I'm not gonna be able to carry nothing. Ah, I might as well just leave on 10. 20, 18, 20. I mean, we are psychic. It makes sense to up the ego as much as we can. Although... You know what? 20, 20, 20, 16, 16, 10. That's how we're gonna roll with this one. Just the weakest man. Noodle-armed little baby man. But with good brain, and we're pretty quick with our hands. Wait, agility's actually at 22 right now. I gotta remember we took triple jointed. If we keep that in mind, let's put this at 18. It'll be at 20. That lets me bring my ego up to 22. You know what? 18, 20, 22. There we go. I like that. What's our character's name? We are a psychic gunman. We're gonna lock people in bubbles and just shoot them in a bubble. We're also gonna set them on fire in a bubble, or alternatively blow their head up in a bubble. What's going on, Enon? What's the character's name from Scanners? And we're a little slippery. Oh, wait, we actually took that one off. We are, in fact, we're not slippery. We have a tonic allergy. Slippery Pete. I mean, we could still pretend we're slippery, because slippery is a great name for... Like, we're going with, like, a gunslinger kind of deal. I guess more of a rifleman, but still. It'll be fitting that I'll be naming a character after a different oiler text. Curious. I'm looking up, Ooh, that's a good name. I wanted Michael Ironside's character from, Scanners. His character's name was Daryl Revok. Slippery Revok? Revok the Slippery? Coughs and Beyond Good and Evil 2. That's just a myth. Slippy, no! Revok the Slippery. They call me Revok the Slippery. There is a name randomizer. There's actually a randomized button for everything, which is pretty fun. Yes, there are pets now! Okay. I don't know any of these pets. Well, this is a chair. Is that Franzi? Alright, I have not experienced any of the pet companions. These were, Patreon backer exclusive items. But now, in 1.0, I have access to these. There's like a Barathomite looking fellow here. There's either or. Eben Shabbat. Franzi. Hey, Ribbit. Eye open as the younger. Lee. Man opener. God damn. If I press R. Damn, it doesn't work on this one. I'm kind of leaning toward man opener. But a fucking rocking chair following us around, or... Sorry, either or is also very good. Like, it's Revok the Slippery, and that's his companion, the man opener. That just really, that rolls off the tongue pretty good. Or it's Revok the Slippery. I hear he gets mighty tired, so he has to sit on his friend. Now I want to return to Ultima 4. Everyone gets them now? There's a deluxe upgrade on the Steam page. And of course, like, I already had the soundtrack, I had the base game, I had to support just a little bit more, so I picked up the Dromad Deluxe version, which gets me all the pets. I mean, I gotta take man opener. Revok the Slippery and man opener. And as much as I love random starting locations, I'm gonna do Joppa. Because there's a new character in Joppa here. I gotta meet the new character. Not to mention, they added so many achievements for the story that I haven't gotten because they added them after I stopped doing Joppa. Because I got really into random starts. So we're going back to Joppa. Gonna get all my achievements. You embark for the Caves of Gud. On the 21st of Ula-Ut, you arrive at the oasis hamlet of Joppa, along the far rim of Mogra-Yi, the great salt desert. All around you, moisture farmers tend to groves of Viridian watervine. There are huts wrought from rock salt and brinestock. On the horizon, cuds, jungles, strangle chrome steeples, and rusted archways to the earth. Further and beyond, the fabled spindle rises above the fray and pierces the cloud-ribbon sky. I got up to floor 41 with Bernie this morning after getting home from work. Nice. Whoa! Who are we murdering over here? Warden Ram is now a Hindran, huh? That's new. But yes, he did murder the man who gives us the quests. And he's now murdering more watervine farmers. Well, that's a start. No, that quest shows up in randomly generated towns. That's nice, at least. No! Who are you killing now? Is this the new character that I haven't met yet, that they're about to get murdered? Sharp jade eyes are crow-worn in the late middle age, and her lips are scarred with gas burns. Climbing over her back and neck are the jeweled segments of a great spiral tail and stinger. A bead of smoking gut juice gleams on the tip. No, come on. Everybody's going off on the new warden. I wonder who's gonna die in this fight. Yeah, I'm gonna be rolling in high tier loot here. Fine. Elder Iridad. If he kills the Elder, I'm not gonna get any of the, like, story achievements I was talking about by starting in Joppa. I merely watched as all of the starting town characters started murdering each other. This town's gonna be nobody. Well, cool. This is gonna be an interesting run already. While traveling through Dwelling Quarter Quash, Ilamad stopped at a market in Ekamar Tangle. In an obscure shop, he purchased a glittering floating orb and named it Glittering Guka Ilum gift. Then he went to a nearby tavern and lost it in a foolhardy bet. He cursed the tavern and left. And now we know where Dwelling's Quash is. What a great start for our first 1.0 run. Everyone's dead. While traveling near Bethesda Susa, Reshef lost control of his chariot and drove it off a cliff. Luckily, a local physician named Rebecca came to his rescue. Moved by her kindness, Reshef enrolled in a nearby hospice as her apprentice. Reshef, you stupid bastard. Oh. Who? What just happened in there? Archive, did you kill a man? Why is everyone killing each other? Archive, do not go near the warden. If you die, we're gonna be in trouble. I will take all of that. Archive always kills the new mechanimist. Cool, so I've met none of the new characters. I like how everything looks straight out of a Commodore 64. If you're familiar with, like, Dwarf Fortress, this uses the same... It's like it's actually ASCII. It's all just ASCII with the tile set on top. I saw them. I feel like meeting requires me to say hello, you know? At twilight in the shadow of the spindle, the people of Omenport saw an image on the horizon that looked like a ghost bathed in cerulean. It was Reshef. And after he came and left Omenport, the people built a monument to him, and thenceforth called him Ghost in Cerulean. No, they did not change. The town can sometimes explode into violent battles. In 3AR, Reshef cleansed the marshlands of the plagues of the Gyre and taught Abram to sow water vine along its fertile tracks. Cool! Alright, so, a lot of people are dead. Did we find anything fun in that? We got a couple books. Really? That can't be right. Surely people had gear. Here we go. I mean, we should go look at the real good gear, which is probably over here. Really? This is all you had? Come on. What about you? A dram of lava? Alright, I'll take that. We're definitely gonna take everything. Yeah, I mean, who's left alive in the town? Argive, Tam, and Warden Yaram. So, why'd you kill all those people? Alright, I only have a pair of moccasins, and I'm wearing a cloth robe. Duly noted, let's start outfitting ourselves. Instead of a cloth robe, equip this one. I'm already wearing sandals, let's put on some spectacles. Leather apron. You know, a tunic actually has some stats on. Let's put this on. Wear a tunic, I'll put on a hat. I'll equip that for now. The spectacles, I think, are better. And that's about it. I gotta get a gun fast. That's the Ray cat. Oh, they killed the cat too? This is a dire start. Hat. Engraved sandals. Kind of disappointing watching all these people die and not getting, like, good stuff. Send them to the void. The spectacles might help with, like, identifying artifacts. Nope, does nothing. So I think this is our ideal at the moment. I did, or at least I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, when I was auto-exploring, it gave it to us. They would have helped if we took myopia. Oh, really? Big Ram shifts her weight between hind and foreleg. She shakes a storm of rust dander from the tines of her great horns, and she blows a halo of freezing air from her rime-veined hands. Loved by the wardens, admired by the villagers. Are they? Because they just killed everyone in Joppa. Disliked by the villagers of Marched. Disliked by hermits. I think I'll be happy to water ritual with you. And that's all I got. I got nothing else for you. Live and drink. Just pop in here. Come on, beetle. What we got in here? Cloth overalls, bronze, two-handed sword. No one minds that I went in there. So this house they put a window on, so I can't rob that chest now. I might want to try robbing that chest just in case. We might try robbing, but let's get started with Argive here. The companion either or is a mistake? Tell me more. Exceeding mass thresholds. Gain galactic teleprojector fitted with suspenses. Oh, I didn't notice you there. It's because I was ignoring you. Anyway, waste heat from thermocask. Central fuel extraction to P density of sun slag. Unexpected deviation from the Clank constant. They die randomly and become teleport rifts. Whoa. I'm excited to check out all the companions. Yeah, there's windows on the buildings. Must you bother me? What are you, some sort of water freak? Faldron-eyed pilgrim, Arcanaut, make yourself useful and fetch me a knick-knack from one of the caves. Then I may reward you. Yeah, where can I find a cave? They're everywhere, you dolts. Scoop the surface of the march or head east to the Rust Wells. Wander in the desert for all I care. Alright, I'll do it. I'm a simple-minded fool. Here's your knick-knack. I lied to you, bye. Let's take a look at our companion. The Man Opener. Alright, Man Opener's got a floating nearby spot. Antenna. Counts as an axe. 5 penetration, 2d2 damage. Plenty of slots. You are allowed to pick up gear. Ooh. How do you not know where you can find these things? Were you born yesterday? Oh, today, actually. Non-linearity. I love that it's still listed there. Does he work at a bear bar? He's the Man Opener. He opens mans. No points to spend yet, but I'm already knowing we're gonna do axes with this guy. 19 strength, 18 toughness. He's level 2. This is kind of fun. Like, we get to start with a character that's gonna level up with us. I wonder if they'll talk to us at all? I could pet him. I can recall his story. Once she had a good, steady job. She lived at the bottom of a pit, and every so often her roommates would throw down a very angry person wearing heavy plate armor. Her self-appointed job, which she took very seriously, was to peel off all of that armor and eat the angry human. Every once in a while, one of her roommates would climb down in the pit to collect the armor, clean up any mess she left, and pet her carapace. It was a fantastic gig, but sometimes good things don't last. One day, the loyal beetle woke up to the death grip of suffocation, for her pit had collapsed, and she was very strong, and as she was very strong and very determined, she dug her way to the surface only to discover a scene of ruin. Her roommates were dead and stripped of gear, their murderers long gone. She wanders now, free but aimless. I like her backstory. Very good. Pet. You pet Man Opener. They give you a playful shove. I love you, Man Opener. I will die before I see you die. You will never see harm as long as I live. Alright, we got our first quest. I guess we'll look at what Tam has for sale because we can't talk to anyone else. Everyone else is dead! They're all dead. Strange tubes. Musket. Alright, here's the thing. We need to get a gun. Like, that's the most important thing for us. We gotta get a gun. I'll take all your lead slugs. Trading you something that will be not overpriced here. Here's a cloth robe. 1 dram of fresh water? Yeah, whatever. If it's gonna be 1 dram either way, I'll just pay you 1 dram for the bullets. Why don't we just take all the dead loot and bring it to Tam? Question is, does Tam have everything we want at the moment? Like, I just wanted bullets, and that's only 1 dram. Gallbeard glands. Torches. Like, we could get a musket, but I have a plan for getting a better gun. A plan we're going to take into action now. Here's my plan. It's called the desert. We're gonna go into the desert, and as long as we don't let any dawn gliders get into a fight with us, we're just gonna look for, what are they called? Izakari. We're gonna look for the Izakari. The Izakari riflemen always have nice Izakari rifles. They're not that hard. I'm pretty sure I could reliably murder, like, 1 Izakari rifleman. And then we'll have a good gun. The other thing is, we managed to stumble into a decent amount of Reshef lore just to get started. If we wanted to, like, immediately get a few levels, we just have to go up to the 6-day stilts. We could trade those in. We might be able to find some nice stuff there. So I think that's going to be the play, is head into the desert to start. Are you gearing yourself up? Yes, he is. Here, come stand next to me. I'm going to pick up all the stuff and give it to him to carry. That way we have some trade goods to work with. I certainly won't be able to carry too much. That's why I'm gonna have him do it. No, not a corpse. Don't need that. How do you start with a pet? I got the... It has a name. It's like the deluxe Dromad version. These are the pets that were exclusive to Patreons in the past. They're now available to everybody if they get the upgrade. Get and get. You know, at 128 over 150, if I need to give the stuff to my pet, I will. What's our pet's carrying capacity? Let's find out. 285. So, a decent amount more than I can carry. I like that they could wear 1, 2, 3 sets of sandals. Very nice. Wait, could they wear more sandals? Here, buddy, carry all this. Spectacles are worth 26 point. Oh my! Carry all this nonsense for me. I have very little interest in using melee weapons. You saw a canteen? Oh, I did miss some things here. I missed that. There we go. Now I'm good now. Oh yeah, and didn't he murder a man in this room? Wait, where did he kill him? I don't see a corpse in here. You're lost! Oh, is that an Izakari rifleman right over there? Force wall, toast, undermine. I want force wall, I think, in slot 1. Toast, then Sundermind. Let's try out our proposed plan. He's unfortunately on the edge of the screen, which I think will ruin my plan a little bit. Sir, do not approach me. I was planning on killing this guy first. You're already injured. Get him, man opener. I forgot to finish drawing my wall. Well, it's one down. I'll sunder your mind. Level 2 already. Yeah, but the only loot I wanted was right here. Equip Isakari rifle. Lead slug, get. You know what? Just take both of that too. Hop into skills. We got 90 to work with. It's not enough. I need 100. I want to get bow and rifle pretty early. We already got tactful, which I'm happy about. Gadget inspector, nothing else. Oh, we're gonna kill everybody. Don't worry about that. Doo-doot. We have a mutation point. I might pump up triple jointed, because, like, the nice thing about being a psychic is these are gonna level up with us. Because as our ego goes up, as we get more egotastic, these are just gonna go up. Our glimmer's gonna go up too, and that's the trade-off. But putting points in this one's gonna be nice. Your warden's killing everyone too? What's wrong with these wardens? Zoom out a second. Alright, there was only the one rifler, that's nice. Ooh. Yeah, it attracts the Seekers of the Sightless Way. Well, it looks like I'm level 3 already. Oh, we're gonna level up quick. Maybe we should be trying the speed run. Alright, bow and rifle. Yes, please. So yes, I was mentioning before. Here it is. Flattening fire. As long as your target's surrounded by 6 or more solid objects, suppressing fire is upgraded to flattening fire. It knocks them prone and disarms them. That's amazing. But like, it only works in a hallway. We're gonna use the force bubble to do it. We'll put a wall around them and do it. So I'm excited about that. And the other one's beacon fire. As long as your target's on fire, or phosphorescent or luminous, it upgrades to beacon fire. Beacon fire shoots and it's treated as a critical hit every time. Yeah, percussion going ham. Oh yeah, we normally don't wander into the deserts this early in the run. Like, these guys are worth a lot of experience comparatively. I hope you're grabbing some stuff off the ground, buddy. We gotta find him axes. What's going on, Rhino? Yes, 1.0 came out today. I'm gonna blow up your head. The desert early is fantastic. Goodbye. Poor man. Oh. No, I think we're gonna be alright as this particular type of psychic. Get some daggers. Get some daggers. Alright. We're still lost, but we know we want to go up. Okay, well that's a little tempting, actually. Mysterious hole in the ground over here? Oh yeah, and the Dawn Gliders are the scary ones. If you're good enough to survive. Yeah, we're like... What's interesting is the deserts It's not an early area, but it's early-ish, you know? There are things here that are very bad and scary, but if we are aware of that, we can pivot. We could leave. We could play defensively and carefully. I took tools that I know I like and will help us out. Like Clairvoyance lets us kind of peek ahead a little bit. We're definitely gonna want to level them up. So, like, that's a little bad. We don't want to get into a fight with that just yet. Got some chicken. Oh, curry chicken concert for dinner? I am jealous. I'm gonna be happy within 2 hours, but after I'm gonna have to renegotiate. 70 turns before that's ready. Just set you on fire. See, I want to be careful. I don't want my buddy to die. See you in hell. Okay, no! That's what we're worried about, is getting into a fight with, like, multiple scorpions when we're... I mean, we're already level 4. We're cruising already. 3 mutation points. I'm already getting up into, like, do I wanna level up? Do I want to wait for a new mutation? Do I want to, like, roll the dice? I think we should level up some of the things we have first. Okay, let's think. Persuasion. 23 ego. Tonic allergy means there's a chance that anytime we use an injection, it's going to have a negative effect on us. So every time we use one in 3 chance, it's gonna go wrong. Triple jointed is the thing I'm probably going to level up right now. It gives us additional agility points, but it also gives us a chance that any skill we use that has a prerequisite of agility won't use a cooldown. And we're planning on, like, using rifle abilities relatively frequently, I think. So let's level that up. All the music's great. I love the music in case of cut. Let me know if the music's too loud. But I usually keep cut a little on the louder end. So right now we have a 13% chance. We can DACA. Yeah, like, the idea is more DACA. Yeah, we're not allowed to even level up the other ones anyway, so you know what? I'll put another point into you. So now we're getting 3 agility out of this, and we have a 16% chance to just not have to use a cooldown. Tonic allergy is horrendous. Always the important heal that you have no choice. I was saying earlier, like, you'll still heal when you use the important injectors, tonic and urban ostrum, but you could still end up on fire or something. It's a scary one. It's a scary one. My hope is, because we're playing a long-range psychic, we're gonna have to, like, we're gonna build a team of people that are gonna handle the aggro. That's my hope. You know what? I'm just gonna go straight into... Oh, I'm not allowed to level it up again. Well, fine. Fine, be that way. I'm happy right now, but I want to get this to, like, above 20% chance to go off. And I'm going to put another point into ego. For now. It's a little loud. Alright, I'll lower it a little bit. That's why I asked. I just really like the music in this game. We're at 60. We'll bring it down to 50. We might lower it again. How's it going, Creedmoor? For the free points, can we do something in the game now to remove it? Unfortunately, no. There used to be a time where you could get rid of a few of them. Blah, 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 blah. Feed my pet. There you go, buddy. What? You're right next to me. What are you talking about? Let's rest until my companion's fully healed. In Sympathy, you're doing a melee Esper. Can you recruit multiple people from villages and pinkies? Yes. Yes, you can. The only limitations are proselytize is like a slot. So you have like one proselytize slot, and beguile is one slot. You have one beguile slot. So like you can beguile one person, you can proselytize another person, but there is no limit on the number of companions you could have through reputation. Like if you have a good reputation with somebody in a faction, you meet someone from that faction, and they are water ritualable, you could have them join you. So like the warden in town, we could have them join us. And there's no limit on that. And I have a few screenshots I could post in the Discord. If you meet a character that is a prominent figure in their community, they will hang out with other people that are following them. If you recruit them, you get all their followers as well. So like I was rolling with a squad of like 14 people the other day. People at work think I'm getting bullied. I'm trying to keep the peace to avoid management getting involved. Jeez, what's going on? So we have 2 scorpions down here. My force wall is off a cooldown. Oh, fuck are you? Sunder this dude's mind while the other one's burning. What's that, scorpions? Are all dead? Psychic gunman. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling psychic gunman. My coworker's mad that I'm wearing jeans. That's against dress code. He thinks he's above the rules. Jeans are against the dress code? That's ridiculous. Get in the firebox. It's like D&D freedom. Again, Caves of Cud is one of my favorite games for how wacky you can get with some of the character builds and how you can choose to use the tools. Zoom out a little bit. Let's see what's going on down and around this wall here. Alright. I hate not being able to see in the dark. Hood. Let my buddy jump in the way. It's like Chris's boss music. Yeah, I'm the boss here. Carefully explore this random cave in the desert. But so far, we're cleaning up. Nope, didn't want to actually go on that screen. What we got here? Woodsprog. Hey, buddy. Tree shield you. Pickled mushrooms for $7. We might run into, like, something that could shoot us. But hopefully not. Got 8 bullets, bandages, painted chrome revolver. What's on there? No. Just look at it. While traveling through Granary Quarter, Damrava, Ilamed stopped at a tavern in Umravan Dune. There he lost his prized, glittering Gaucus Baboonswo to a local pickpocket. He cursed the tavern and left. We're already getting a bunch of the quests that I want to find. Now I have supervisors pulling me aside to tell me I should have to take that tone from her. Coworker calling me after hours with the same advice. Jeez. Do we gain rep from examining items? Sometimes in rare circumstances. That's not happening to us right now. What we're getting are quests. Like, we're essentially learning, like, historic facts, and we turn those into quests. So, like, we gotta go to a historic site and find these missing artifacts. We don't have to. It said plus 55 with faction. Oh! If we equip that gun, it'll do it. Sorry. Misunderstood. Here, if we look at the gun... If we are holding this gun, people that are part of the Lustrous Babe of Robots... I'm sorry. Lustrous Babe of Robots Church, which is the church I would belong to if I were a church-going man. I want to go to the Babe of Robots. Damn. tell me about this lustrous babe. If we're using that gun, they'll be like, oh, I see you also like the babe of robots. The lustrous babe of robots. But like, yes, I do worship at the altar of the lustrous babe. You remind me of the babe. The lustrous babe. Yeah, I'm sorry you're going through all this office drama, Creedmoor. It's just Bender in a sundress. Alright, not gonna do any more trades with you, but we got a butcher knife. Has a short blade. One thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna steal one of these bedrolls. In my current playthrough, I was shocked to learn that I kind of like having them on hand for passing the time. And then I found out I can make a recipe that lets me beguile people by falling asleep next to them. Need to reload my gun. Man opener! Whew. Good work, man opener. I am pathetic melee-wise. Ooh, I need more water. Welcome to the church. We offer spiritual guidance and a copy of the animated heavy metal movie. People in this world love to paint highly detailed maps to treasure sites on random items with random bits of lore, yeah. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? Alright, so that's the kind of thing we probably don't want to fight right now. No! No, 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 no! Wait, did you kill it? Dude, no! I refuse. I thought it had killed it. This could be the end of us. Yeah, we might be dead. Yeah, I feel like man opener really let me down here. I was like, oh, man opener, you killed it. That can't be right. I could set me and it on fire. I mean, we didn't make it too far. Like, we'll keep the same character going if we die here. This is on me. Man over never said they killed it. I assumed. I made assumptions. Do we have witchwood bark? We have 3 witchwood bark. Alright. We're gonna try our best to make it through this. Ooh. Then we're gonna hope. Eat more witchwood bark. Hold on. Vine wafer. I think this is the witchwood bark. So, witchwood bark has a chance to confuse you. No, this is the witchwood bark right here. Alright, at the very least, we can try equipping a weapon that will do more damage than question mark. How did you figure that out? Witchwood has weight, and I'm pretty sure that's the symbol for witchwood bark. So we should have 1 more witchwood bark. This is probably our best bet for doing damage right now. Unfortunately, I can't set myself on fire again. Where is man opener? Alright, 1 penetration, 1d3 damage. 1 penetration, 1d3. That's the best we could do. We are like inside a gelatinous cube of the Dungeons & Dragons variety. Alright, we're gonna eat our witchwood bark. You know, before I eat it, hold on. Direct to attack target. So basically what happened is I watched my companion attack a gelatinous cube, and then I couldn't see it anymore, right? And I was like, oh no. I think he killed it? So I went over to investigate, and like I rounded a corner into the gelatinous cube. Which is not a great way to go. I even said when we first noticed it, I'm like, we don't want to get into a fight with this. Please. Man opener, hurry. Man opener, please. It's so close to being dead. Oh my god, we're alive. Oh god. Holy shit. Wow. Cool, alright, we're good. God damn. Three scorpions. Oh, man opener. Always knew we can count on him. Now I know this is a game where we can travel on the map, but I've become a big fan of doing on-screen travel here. Especially because if you get lost, there's a chance it'll plop you in the center of the screen and you'll have dawn gliders on the edges, and then we're screwed. This way, if we run into dawn gliders, we can be in an optimal position. I was hoping you would die for a fresh start. I just got here. Don't worry, Singularitarian. Singularitarian. I can catch up to speed. We only just started. We ran into the desert at level 1 just to power level and get a gun. Sounds like you're saying dong gliders. I am. They're dongs. Lady! Thank you for that resubscription. How you doing? Alright, I will lower the music a little bit more. Just because it is loud. We could say, holy fuck, dong gliders run. Exactly. But basically, we put together a psychic gunman. The play style is pretty clear. We're gonna do stuff like this. Like, oh no, an enemy's coming for us. Put a bubble around them. Lock them in place. Set them on fire. Shoot them while they're stuck in there. That's what we're going for. Now we're level 5. Yes, triple jointed. Yes, I am still, like, getting over being sick, but I don't sound as bad as yesterday. Oh, baby. Alright, so triple jointed. We rapidly advanced it, but it's kind of limited based on other factors, like our level, for instance. So we're being capped at 3 due to our level, but, like, this will be going up with us for a while. Technically, it lets us advance 1 mutation by 4 levels. I don't think we're allowed to level anything else up at the moment. No. Alright, I gotta let this sound effect stop. No unstable mutation. I wanted to keep variety alive. I know the other playthrough we have on the YouTube that is still airing. There's episodes coming out today and tomorrow. That one is unstable, physical chimera. It's a body horror run. I'm gonna have to, like, switch between versions of the game until that run's done. So for variety's sake, we're a psychic gunman. Like 3 levels to 7? It is capped at 3, but we don't have to worry about it for a while. It's gonna automatically, like, go up with our level now. For a while. It's a nice perk of not being a pure Esper right now. Alright, we have steady hands, draw a bead. I want to check out flattening fire. I want to get to that quick. We're gonna need 25 agility for it, though, so we're not quite there yet. Our agility is only 21. But eventually we'll get there. So for now, let's take suppressing fire. And I might actually save a few skill points. You know what? No. I think I will go straight to, like, Tinker 1. Or maybe I should do scavenger first, that way we can start getting bits. Let's do scavenger first. Start accumulating bits for later. Ooh. Disassemble. Wait, did I not take disassemble? No, I only took... I took the other one. I took scavenger. We gotta take disassemble still. Poopers. Oh, Tinker One, I'll have you one day. I'm very stupid. I know how that goes. Doo-doo-doo. Every once in a while I could kind of pop out and look if there's anything on the edges. Okay, alright. I mean, just a quick peek. We have Clairvoyance. Time dilation wants a lot of willpower. Kind of scooch in. We gotta get, like, night vision goggles or something. Do the color of the stairs mean anything? No. They're usually white, but if they get, like, stained with blood or something, they'll change colors. What we got here? Nothing bad? Nice. Double nice. What's going on? Copper nugget? Did you already speak on your opinion of the speedrun competition? I'm pro speedrun competition. I dig they're doing that. I'm not much of a speedrun man myself. I'm still kind of tempted, like we might want to put together a little speedrun and just give it a go at some point. But like, for me, the joy of CUD is exploring and wandering around and being kind of surprised by the situations you find yourself in. And speedrunning always seems pretty contrary to that experience. Nothing wrong with speedrunning. But for me, it's not the experience I'm always looking for. Like voluntarily walking into a gelatinous cube. Frankly, you could drop speed with any game. Like, there's only a few games that I really like that they're built around speed. Like racing games, you want to go fast, but that's not speed running. But like, that pizza game. I can't remember the name right now. That pizza game is all about going fast. Super Meat Boy. Well, you see, this is why we hang on the edge of the screen. The Dawn Gliders won't see us. We're gonna just kind of slide on by. Got a Dromad Caravan here. Pizza Tower, yeah. That's a speedrun game. 200 lead slugs, yes please. I would love to know what tubes these are. What's so dangerous about Dawn Gliders? They shoot beams of fire out of their face. Nothing makes your health go bye-bye faster. Well, plenty of things make your health go bye-bye faster, but in the early stages, that's a really quick way to have it happen. Oh, I would really like a carbide battle axe from my buddy. Or do I? I feel like he could just use this. Ugh. I may not sound as congested, but like, it's in there. I already have to pee and refill my water bottle. Ugh. For any new friends here, I'm coming off of a sickness, so I apologize for gross noises that might happen. But BRB a second, I gotta go refill my water bottle. CUD has a fun trade good system. There's no other game where you could slice off someone's face and wear it on your own face and then get better prices for it. Like real life. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I was trading. I'm sorry, Dromad, I got distracted. There was fresh water in that cave. Did we mouse over it? It might have been brackish water. It's possible it was fresh, though. I do want to look at my companion. Alright, what do you want for that? 4 drams of water? Nylon body pack is backpack? Yeah, it'll increase our carry capacity. 133 is a little steep, though. Yeah, I only have 40 slugs left. This is definitely a worthwhile trade for me. You could have 2 daggers, and I will take 2 drams of water in trade for that. Want to make sure I never, ever run out of bullets. Man opener, out of curiosity. Like, he has things that are considered weapons. Can we equip them anywhere? Interesting. So, we don't need to worry about getting a axe for our pet. The antenna is the only thing they're going to be using. And it counts as an axe. We got 3 out of 7 an axe here. Requires charge. Doesn't have the strength for it yet. I wonder, will we be able to get a mutation for this guy? Let's put this in the strength for you. You could learn charge. I said learn charge, damn it. Warden's chill now? That's good. It doesn't always happen. Is that tab to show cybernetics? That's always there, regardless. Our friendly beetle here. Nice. Hello, free experience. Don't jump in front of a man with a gun. Suppressing fire. Ooh. Oh, God, we're so good with our rifle. Beetles are okay, though. That'd be very funny if that's the lore. Oh, you suppressed, you bastard. Bang. Come here. No running. Uh-oh. See, this is why I took a bedroll. Drop that on the floor. We're gonna sleep until dawn. Traveling when it's dark is frustrating. You don't want to have things getting the drop on you. Boo, 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 boo. I think Man Opener can handle this on his own. I'll help. Other Scorpion I don't care about. More Izakari, huh? Let's mark target. What kind of shot was that? Stop missing. We really don't need to be suppressing fire on these guys. Level 6, baby! In our character's defense, we are aiming pretty far away. Boop! Hey, buddy. Just the idea of putting a bubble on someone and lighting them on fire. Can I see a Trukin build? I have a couple of Trukin builds. My first run, I think, was one. But I would recommend, if you do exclamation mark YouTube, it'll bring them up. It'll bring up the links to the YouTube. On the VOD channel, it's a punching character. I'm trying to remember what the run was named. But we basically had like robot fists, and we just punched people out of their skin. It's a very, very fun run. Okay. Oh, he's friendly. It's a Knight Templar and Mechanimous convert. A former racist who has learned to be better. Nice to see. Come here. Stop running away from me. God damn it! I wanted to say hi! Did he go to Shegapod? Did he lure me to Shegapod? Dawn Gliders in Shegapod. We're not going to Shegapod. Punchy McPunchpurse? Is that what I named it? But yes, exclamation mark YouTube in chat will bring up links to the YouTubes. Alright, we know there's Dawn Gliders on the right-hand side. You know? Let's not be too risky here. Ah, there's books, though. I mean, it sounds like what we would name a run. Like Punchy McPuncherson. Punchmaster. Like, these are all stupid names that we would use. I mean, so far... What's going on, Cactus? I'm gonna use Clairvoyance just to, like, map out a path here. Because a bunch of free books when we're on our way... See, that's what we need to be wary about. And it's flying. Ah, it's so tempting to just try and sneak in and get some books. The Fog of War will come back in, though. That's the only problem with it. So right now, if we know this guy's here, we have a wall. As long as it doesn't come up and around like this, like we could try and get book. We should also have some food first. Sounds like they had fun making this track. Yeah, it's one of my favorite tracks. There is one change they made to the game. It's the worst change ever. They made it so books are just a little blurb. It used to be an entire randomly generated book. Okay. We saw the fire go off over here. I'm pretty sure the Arcanaut's in a fight with the Dawn Glider right now. Which is great for us. Nope! God damn it. We gotta go. Damn it. Dude, we gotta leave. We're leaving. Come on, man opener. We're out of here. That is yeah, it's a very disappointing change. No, Enon. It used to be full, like, obfuscated text. It would be pages, like 10, 12, 20 pages sometimes of, like, random gibberish. So, like, if we have... I think we have examples of 2 of the 3 types here. So, like, all the white texted books would be full books of random gibberish. And then the gold texted books are bespoke. They're the same in every run. They're like filled with lore and implications for the story. Taking suggestions for a virgin CUD player and what type of character to start with. Even though I'm sure I'll die quickly. I think one of my favorite, like, starting builds is a physical mutant with corrosive gas generation. It's a great way to, like, keep enemies out of melee range. Honestly, though, at this point, like, some of the pre-generated starting characters are pretty nice. You might want to actually give one of them a try. They even mention, like, hey, this is a very good survivable character. Fist of the North Star is very good. I might say let's put our bedroll down and sleep until dawn. There we go. Get my bedroll. Hey, Dawn Glider. Is he gonna get into a fight with the Dawn Gliders? Let's see how this plays out. Well, it didn't play out great for him. Scorpions! Not a problem. There's an entire quest that only exists if you find it in a random book. Which I have never gotten. Yeah, that was a river assault. Level 7. Man, we're cruising level-wise. We have 4 mutation points for ourselves. Can we level anything up? It's like I have... There's no reason for me not to buy a new mutation right now. But more exciting is, I think, Man Opener. Man Opener's got 4. Oh, baby. That's what you drew. Yeah, it's an incredible experience, this game. I think we're gonna have Man Opener have Flaming Ray. That is awesome. Flaming Ray from Man Opener. You could shoot it out of your face. Yeah, we have levels stocked in it right now. Is this follower stuff in base game right now, or is it Clever Girl? It's in base game right now, I believe. I don't think I have any mods turned on. Correct me if I'm wrong. If someone's also playing right now, I forgot to check and see if Clever Girl was turned on or not. But I didn't turn it on. Pretty sure it's Clever Girl? Alright. I apologize. I think we might have Clever Girl happening right now. Honestly, like, I feel like the Clever Girl stuff should be in the base game. Companion management. Liar! He's a liar! Man-Eater, the secret homunculus. I'm gonna believe that he won't get us killed.
Boo this man!
Boo! Now we're gonna give him charge. So that's Man Opener squared away. I mean... There's no reason not to. Let's do it. Alright, we got... Honestly, for me, these are 3 nice choices. I like all 3 of these. Corrosive gas is probably my favorite, but we have companions. And corrosive gas is not a great one for when you have teammates, because they get caught in the corrosive gas. Corrosive gas, like, you can literally melt walls. Like, it's highly destructive, it's good stuff. But I love regeneration. Regeneration is, especially for like a somewhat weak physical Esper, this will let us regrow limbs, we heal a lot faster, we can get rid of minor debuffs that might occur. Regeneration's pretty sweet. But, cryokinesis. That's like... We are a psychic mutant with a rifle. We're gonna try and get the best guns we can get. The whole idea is like we lock people in bubbles, we set them on fire, gun them down, but now we can freeze them and gun them down? That's not bad. I love regeneration because it just turns off some of the most annoying things in the game. I know what you mean, Bobby. I do love the sickness element of the game, like having to learn how to cure disease is a very unique cut experience. It's really cool, I think, to have like, oh no, my limbs are stiff, and like having to figure out how to cure that. But after playing like several hundred hours of the game, I am inclined to be like, yeah, regeneration's pretty sweet, so we don't have to worry about it. Every run, Chris thinks he's immune to mad pulls, and every run he loses limbs to mad pulls. Or other things, decarbonizers. I'll have you know I lose limbs to all kinds of things. In my body horror run, Betrayals of the Flesh, I got into a fight with Decarbonizer, and like, it shot off like multiple hands, a few legs, a head or two, and I was just like, whatever, and I just kept stabbing it, because I didn't care. That's how many limbs I have in that run right now. It's like, I'll just grow them back afterwards. I found a book whose text is ha ha ha. It's a good book. I'm gonna take regeneration. I feel like that's just a nice defensive thing for someone like us to have. Man, I love that we're cruising. Like, we're level 7. And we've been playing this for, like, what, an hour? A little over an hour? Whoa! This man has a gun! Wasn't paying attention. Woo! And that's why regeneration's nice. Force field blocks their bullets, doesn't block my bullets. Just making sure there's nothing else that my character's gonna deem look-atable. Got a fungus patch in the desert. Let's not get anywhere near those mushrooms. They are green, though. We are friendly with mushrooms. Kudzu Sim... Oh, God. But there's only one? Do you think we can kind of get close enough to force wall this guy? Secretly? Oh shit, nighttime's coming. God damn it. This had to happen there of all times. Okay, here's the plan. We're gonna rest until morning. Pick it back up. If I can lock this dude in a bubble, and then sunder its mind, or I could just start sundering its mind from across the map, couldn't I? Oh my god, we don't need to worry about dawn gliders. Well, we need to worry about more than one dawn glider. We don't need to worry about a dawn glider. Let's clairvoyance. Salty water. Something chirps to the southeast. Oh, okay, alright. Southeast, huh? I'm a little concerned about that chirp to the southeast. I'm gonna really abuse clairvoyance and the fact that we're safe at the moment. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's a lot closer than I thought. Definitely just a bird and not a whole bunch of turrets. It's one rifle turret. Getting into a fight with a nullworm. Whoop! Up the stairs we go. Something shot me immediately for half my health. Like, we're leveling up, but we're still pretty squishy. I want disassemble. Cool. Alright. Customs and folklore. I would like trash divination soon, but we gotta get meal prep here. Gives me 14 points. And then I want butchery. Cooking is an amazing tool in this game, and I want to get into it fast. Okay, maybe let's not wander around in the dark. The hardest part of Cut for me is having a good run and then starting a new run later on and going back to a life without having, like, night sight interpolators. Ooh, who do we have here? Petexacotin, the ice frog pariah. Disliked by oozes, disliked by the cult of the coiled lamb, hated by the villagers of Ekalep. First off, let's trade. Take all your bullets. Jasper Gemstone. I love pariahs. We're gonna get in good with those guys as quick as we can. You want 3.7 drams? And ooze rep will be important as well. I will give you... I mean, I got piles of daggers here. You could have 1 dagger, and I'll give you 1 dram of water as well. Ribbit. I mean, we lose rep with oozes, but we were at minus 550. We were pretty bad off to begin with. Oh, baby, I would love trash divination. I got a secret to share with you. Yeah, free trash divination, let's do it. Thank you very much. Live and drink. Hell yeah. Pariahs, though, like, you can find all kinds of pariahs. And the nice thing about them is if you can make them join you, you get their whole entourage. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna shoot my buddy in the back of the head if I just unload all the time. Look at him go, man opener! Lighting people on fire, and then finishing the job. We're cruising through the desert here. Dawn glider to the west. You see, that's a lot of dawn gliders. We don't want to get into a fight with them. Is it just one? Now, 1 dawn glider on the other hand. Sucker. Blow his head up. We got the location of a fungus forest. Yeah, Sundermind is a remarkably powerful ability. We know the location of Shud. Yeah, if there's one of them, we can kill it just fine. Honestly, if there's like 3, maybe even 4, I think we'll be fine. I mean, we're already level 7, we're almost level 8, we're going quick. I don't think we're speed running, but like, we're doing pretty good speed-wise. As far as getting up into decent levels is concerned. I don't want to walk over there. Let's just blow it up. Oh, it's majestic. Look at it. An avalanche of salt off a pretender dune reveals something out of the late world's aching dream. A living iodine grotto, nurtured to its implausible size by the vast and buoyant wave plain of Mogre Yi. A rain curtain of glass streams across the inflow of its filter feed, and behind the ingested planet is laid in pulverized tracks. It's preparing to move westward, consuming anything in its path. Urban Ashrams will regrow limbs, yes. So, Salt Kraken's a little scary. Even if they're not hostile, you might get eaten by one if you're standing in front of it. But we could also kind of walk behind it and just reap the benefits.
Very good.
Little Crow, what's going on? Let's
Hello
offset a little bit before we go to the next screen. All right. Like, this dude's gonna leave all kinds of stuff in his wake, and sometimes that stuff can be pretty neat. Defanged Gershling corpse, Nullworm corpse. Little Crow, as someone that's been sick for the past X days, I feel your pain. It seems like it's that time of year, of course, but like, on this side of the planet. Those are boulders. Just rubble, like piles of rocks. I might actually buy this Cud game. Pix! I will advocate for Cud forever. I love this game. Mushashiwar's Grove? Groves are not quite as exciting as, like, settlements. Yes, we have played a run of this game where Assault Kraken definitely ate a, like, legendary piece of equipment that we're looking for. It's like, oh yes, the esteemed Sultan's favorite gun. Assault Kraken just, like, ate the whole level and was gone. We're kind of just, like, walking through its, its wake. Going through garbage. Mostly because I have to keep on going to the left anyway. It's quite intimidating. I think with a lot of roguelikes, the initial... Yeah, we're poop sifting. With a lot of roguelikes, there's this initial, like, oh, it's a little overwhelming, but I think this game, if you give it the time and you sit down with it, you can have so many... I'm gonna restart a little bit. I think my favorite thing that happens with video games is the term emergent storytelling. It's not that the game has a story, it's that you have a story to tell after playing the game. Like Rift Wizard, I have stories to tell about Rift Wizard. It has emergent storytelling, but on a limited basis. It's like funny things that happen. This game's like upper limit for emergent storytelling is it's in the fucking stratosphere. Like Dwarf Fortress and RimWorlds. Like, I've had runs, like my current playthrough of Betrayals of the Flesh on the YouTube. Like, I have my companion Castamoth. I love this man, he's incredible. But like, every time I get a new companion, when I don't see either of these two men, two people I should say, because I've had a few others, like, Castamoth will be off-screen with my new companion, that new companion dies. There's no proof that he's killed all these people, but in my head now, I have this new story that Castamoth is, like, a little psychotic and he doesn't like me having friends other than him. It just happens, like, by virtue of playing the game, and, like, that makes me, it makes me happy, it tickles me that that kind of story appeared out of the game. It's great. I may need a wellness check. I mean, I've been telling you for years, Creamer, this game's amazing. Also, you're here at the very start, what I think helps. Like, it's not quite as... Yeah, jumble of tongues. Gotta take that with me. I'm overburdened. I'm gonna give it to my companion. We're gonna butcher this when we take butchery, and then we can cook with it. It helps to, like, be here at the start, I think. To get an idea of, like, how the game works. I was intimidated by Rift Wizard, but look at me now. I say go for it. Go for it. It's on sale because it just entered 1.0. Alright, we can follow this guy all day. There's a chance he'll, like, poop out a chest, but... we're just gonna go ahead and start moving upwards again after we take a nap. Been on your wish list for 4 years? I feel like the thing with Cud, it's now in 1.0, now's the time. Like, I can understand, like, just wait. Even part of me wishes I had waited. Because I've played through the main storyline, like, a dozen times now, and every time I play through it, I get one chapter closer. And now, every time I play through, I can go for, like, a full playthrough. There are endings to see now. And that's really exciting. It's amazing, like 17 years is such a long time. Worth every cent. Swing that aiming reticle around to that man. But then also let's do better. Let's mark the target. Man opener. He left a bubble. You know what? Sunder his mind. Nice. Really gotta work on man opener's desire to run in front of my bullets. If Cud's making a weird smell, check your computer. Listen, the AI is never going to be that great in this game, alright? They're going to run in front of my gun forever, I think. This is why I bought 1,000,000 bullets, by the way. Sunder Mine has 32 turns of cooldown left. Suppress him, murder him while he's suppressed. I did see that man opener leveled up. He looks like an excited dog following behind us. Do. You know, I will say yes, and then I'll give my buddy here. What kind of debuff is being suppressed? They can't move for a couple of turns. Ba. You can hold on to anything that isn't my daggers. Is that enough to get me underweight? Yes. And also 2 mutation points. I'm just gonna keep on getting new mutations for this dude. We taught you charge. Let's go back to axe. Now you can take charging strike. They never learned axe? Man, alright, learn axe. And now learn charging strike. Cool. $108. I got meal prep, harvestry. I got scavenger and disassemble. I think it's time for Tinker 1. I could learn lanterned, electrified, lacquered. I think we're going with lanterned. Mostly because I hate carrying torches. God, I hate carrying torches. Are you sure? Nothing to build, nothing to modify? Do I not have a... I guess I don't have the kind of hat that we could tinker for lanterned. Am I thinking of the wrong thing for lanterned? Oh, right. I forgot it puts it in your inventory. Listen, I'm still sick, alright? No applicable items. Alright, there was still no applicable items anyway. A little disappointed. Nah, we'll find something eventually. What's going on, Craft? Also, hello, Blue. Another Dromat caravan, damn. We have found a lot of these. I got 300 bullets. Can I make this trade work with you? 122. I think I can. That's 63. I can do it. Let's do this a little bit more, equitably. Give me all this garbage. I want to trade, like, trash before I trade treasure. Yes, hello. No, 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 no. Don't chat. Let's trade. I want a nylon body pack. I want every single lead slug you have. And I will give you... We're already up to 61. Yeah, we'll be fine. Bunch of sandals. 129. We're good, we're good. I'll keep the spectacles. And I will throw on to replace it. What do you want, 20? Less than 20? Now maybe I will put it back on. Yeah, give me a little water. Trade complete. Always got my bullets from out here. Everywhere else is a sham. Pretty much. Throw away a stupidly good start of run. Start as a water merchant. Random salt town started with not just one, not just two, but 5 merchants selling crystal level. What? Starting town with Chris Steele? What the hell? Are you blessed? That's so lucky. Alright, our carry capacity is 165. We wear a backpack. 198. Very nice. Sneaky bastard vines. So sorry, Krath. I would be furious if that happened. Take a nap. We're almost there. Interesting. Taquat no longer, Pato's Osprey and the Psychic Crescent. We don't even have a glimmer. Oh, we do have a glimmer. But it's a light glimmer. %, 20%, 1% chance. Why do I bring a bedroll? When I'm traveling on the overworlds and it's dark, I don't like wandering into people, so I usually just put a bedroll down and sleep until harvest dawn. That way it's morning again. I can avoid traveling at night. And there are recipes you can cook that will proc certain abilities when you go prone. And lying in a bedroll counts as prone. So for instance, like on another run I have, I can lie in a bedroll and brainwash anyone that's like on the screen with me. If I eat a meal before I do it. We gotta get all the brain eaters. What's going on, Phospholite? We're only just starting. We've only been going for a little over like an hour and a half. So we haven't seen anything new yet. Ow! He laser beamed me from across the map. Don't brainwash people in your bedroll. It sounds bad when I say it. There's no way you could No, he wouldn't be able to laser beam me again that soon. God damn it. He did laser beam me again that soon. I was like, no, we'll be fine, right? How is officially released cut? Amazing. I did make a poor judgment call on the first psychic we saw. I was thinking, like, I should back out, and I should put a bubble around him, but no, I got greedy. I was like, I'll just keep sundering his mind. Alas, we have died. Ravok the Slippery. I like this character, and I like our general starting idea. So I think we're gonna try again with this man. Because this is a lot of fun, and I have a better idea of how to pilot him. So even though that was a very fast 8 levels, I think we're gonna get back to that really quick. And I'll try a different pet. I like that pet, but I want to check out the other ones.